Hi there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Centurions, where we highlight anything that is man-made and has been in existence for more than 100 years. It can be a corporation, an edifice, or an invention, as long as it has been in existence for 100 plus years. My name is Dmitri. Just sit back as we unveil today's topic on Centurions. Today, we will be talking about the American food giant, Quaker, the man in the Quaker outfit, which is known for its cereal all over the world, was established in 1877. Quaker Oats was registered as the first trademark for a breakfast cereal. The trademark was registered with the U.S. Patent Office as a figure of a man in Quaker garb. Both former owners, Henry Seymour and William Heston, claimed to have selected the Quaker name as a symbol of good quality and honest value. And if my math is accurate, the brand is exactly 146 years in existence. But if we backtrack a bit, it started in 1850 as Ferdinand Schumacher founds German Mills American Cereal Company in Akron, Ohio. During the same period, John Stuart established the North Star Mills Company in Canada. And in 1881, Henry Parsons Kroll buys the bankrupt Quaker Mill in Ravenna, Ohio, and its most important asset, the brand name Quaker. And exactly 1 year later, in 1882, Henry Parsons Kroll launches the first national magazine advertising program for a breakfast cereal. And in 1888, 7 of the largest American millers, including the Consolidated Principals, unite as the American Cereal Company. And by the late 1890s, a management conflict had broken out between the three men. At first, Schumacher forced out Stuart and Kroll, but they returned in a share and proxy war, ejected Schumacher, and in 1901 converted American cereal into the Quaker Oats Company. By this time, Quaker was producing oats and wheat cereals, hominy, cornmeal, baby food, and animal feed. Kroll was president until 1922 and was succeeded by Stuart's son John, who presided for 34 years, working with his younger brother R. Douglas Stuart, a promotional genius. Early experiments in advertising capitalized on the public's recent turn toward oatmeal and helped rebrand it for human consumption. These included producing the first trial-size boxes in 1890. Quaker Oats later introduced Quick in 1922 and Instant in 1966 oats as convenience foods, and it sold the first flavored oatmeal, maple, and brown sugar in 1970. Here are some landmark things that happened as the Quaker brand was evolving. In 1908, Oat Cakes becomes the first oatmeal cookie to appear on the Quaker Oats package. In 1911, Quaker acquires Mother's Oats, giving Quaker ownership of half of all milling operations east of the Rocky Mountains. 1961, Life cereal is introduced in its original flavor. In 1981, Quaker introduces the world to chewy granola bars with Quaker Chewy. By the late 20th century, the company added hundreds of food products. For example, Cap'n Crunch breakfast cereal and Aunt Jemima's syrup, mixes, and frozen waffles and pancakes. Following the corporate trend in the 1960s and 70s, the company diversified into chemical products, restaurant chains, and the toy industry, acquiring the toy company Fisher-Price in 1969. Most of these assets were sold by the early 1990s. However, as Quaker refocused on its food products, which came to include snack products and additional breakfast cereals, it moved into the beverage market through the acquisition of Stokely Van Camp, the maker of Gatorade Sport Drink, in 1983, and Snapple, a bottler of iced teas and fruit drinks, in 1994. Although lagging sales caused Quaker to sell the Snapple business in 1997, the company continued to expand the Gatorade brand by introducing nutritional drinks and snacks. From 1946 to 1953, researchers from Quaker Oats Company, MIT, and Harvard University carried out experiments at the Walter E. Fernald State School to determine how the minerals from cereals were metabolized. Parents of disabled children were asked for permission to let their children be members of a science club and participate in the research. Being a member of the science club gave the children special privileges. The parents were told that the children would be fed with a diet high in nutrients. They were not told that the food their children were fed contained radioactive calcium and iron, and the consent form contained no information indicating this. The information obtained from the experiments was to be used as part of an advertising campaign. The company was later sued because of the experiments. The lawsuit was settled on the 31st of December 1997. Other legal troubles started when in 2010, two California consumers filed a class action lawsuit against the Quaker Oats Company. The plaintiffs alleged that Quaker marketed its products as healthy even though they contained unhealthy trans fat. Specifically, Quaker's chewy granola bars, instant oatmeal, and oatmeal to-go bars contained trans fats. Yet, their packaging featured claims like heart healthy, wholesome, and smart choices made easy. The plaintiff's complaint cited current scientific evidence that trans fat causes coronary heart disease and is associated with a higher risk of diabetes and some forms of cancer. In 2014, Quaker agreed to remove trans fats from its products at a cost of $1.4 million, although the company denied false or misleading labeling. In 1997, the Quaker brand introduces the first food-specific health claim for oatmeal, which is approved by the FDA. The new heart health claim appears on Quaker oatmeal cereals, which qualify. The claim reads, "Soluble fiber from oatmeal as part of a low saturated fat, low cholesterol diet may reduce the risk of heart disease." In 2017, the brand celebrated 140 years. The company changed its name to Quaker Foods and Beverages after being acquired by PepsiCo Incorporated in 2001. That's all for today on Centurions. So, the next time you see a box of Quaker cereal, just know it's probably older than you, as it is over 100 years old. I'm Dmitri and would like to give credit to Britannica, Wikipedia, and QuakerOats.com for providing the resource. Till we come your way again, please subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next episode of Centurions. Bye for now.